Hello, welcome back to Heretic Owl Tarot. My name is Liz, and I'll be guiding you on this journey today. This is a reading for the 4-1 Human Design Profile. If you don't know what your profile is, there's a link in the description for you to get your Human Design body graph. No matter where you are in your journey or awareness of human design, these messages are for you. I try not to use a ton of human design language because they're not really meant to be educational. It's just meant to be an additional channel or an additional avenue for you to receive a message or guidance. It's because, like not every 4-1 is a Leo or a Cancer, right? So highly recommend checking out your zodiac sign readings. But what else? I woke up this morning to an email from YouTube that I hit 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so much if you are already subscribed to the channel. If you're not, I would love it if you did subscribe, because of course I would just love to see the space continue to grow. This is a 3-card spread. The first card is your current energy, or what is currently surrounding you. The second card is the energy that's leaving or that is no longer serving you. And the third card is the energy coming in or that will be available to you. And then we will clarify each one of those with an additional card. I don't take the jumpers for this spread, but I love when the cards are chatty. Okay. So let me just shuffle a bunch of times and then we will get your spread out. All right. So for our opportunist investigators, current energy is the King of Cups. What's leaving is the Magician. Interesting. What's coming in is Temptation or the Devil card. Interesting. To clarify the King of Cups, we have the Lovers. To clarify the Magician, we have the Page of Swords. And to clarify Temptation, we have the Hermit card. Interesting. I hope you are ready to go within. So the King of Cups, kings are the highest expression of the suit, right? So what cups have to do with our emotions, our heart chakra, how do we communicate our emotions? How do we feel our emotions, right? It's also our relationship to love. How do we give it? How do we receive it? More importantly, because I think a lot of us are good at giving, but we have a really hard time receiving. So kings being the highest expression of the suit, right? Like there's an emotional maturity there. There's compassion. There's healing. There's also connection to your intuition. Even like if you can see that he's holding his hand out there for the fish, to me, like that always feels like a message coming in. But like the more that I look at it, it's almost like welcoming outside something, right? It's like you have the emotional capacity to welcome in other people, experiences, whatever. It's like feeling like you have the emotional capacity to take something on is how that feels. And it's paired with the Lovers card. And this card to me always comes across as the Strength card. And I think it's because there's a lady and a lion on it. So I'm like, oh, Strength, right? Because there's usually a lion and a lady on it. But also, I believe that this is a symbol here for Leo. And I still have yet to actually look up what the symbol is for Leo, but I'm pretty sure this symbol, if you can see that, is the symbol for Leo. So I'm like, but this is a Gemini card. So, the deck or the guidebook says In all of life, there is only the illusion of separation. In fact, we are all reflections of one another, which is also very King of Cups. When I make choices, I tend to see things as either or. What if every choice I make is about an experience, a sharing, and an exploring? When I choose to see the unity in all things, magic abounds. Love is all around me. Spirit loves me unconditionally, and I can give and receive abundant love. Even the King of Cups holding his hand out for this little fish, right? It's like allowing yourself to like receive a message or receive love or receive something from unexpected sources as just being open to it, right? It's like almost that whole like stopping to smell the roses type of things. And this card is more about like the duality, the either or thing, right? The illusion of separation. So, I mean, again, this is your current energy. So you could have been spending some time working on your relationships, being more open to relationship, like, again, right? Like emotionally allowing yourself to be open to possibility, to healing something. And of course, relationship can be romantic. It can be, friendships. It could be your family. It could be business wise and like your job. And then we have the Magician with the Page of Swords over here. And to me, like for some reason, I keep getting this feeling of like spinning wheels. Because the Magician, it's a 1. So it's a new beginning, right? And the message with the Magician is that you have everything that you need in order to manifest the thing. The Magician has every element. They have a sword, they have a wand, they have a cup, they have a pentacle, all at their disposal. And it's like, it's up to them to work with those things. But this is it's in the position of what is leaving. So it's almost like this start and stop type of thing. And with the Page of Swords, I keep getting this feeling about like waiting for something to drop in, because in the Page of Swords we can see that there's this feather here, right? And there again, body language is open. So it's like waiting for a perception change, because swords have to do with our mind, our thoughts, our belief systems, how we communicate those things. It's truth, honesty, ego. So the Page of Swords is like trying out a new idea, trying out a new belief system, trying out a new perspective, recognizing or, uncovering a new truth. So to me, I just keep getting this feeling of like, almost like doing the same thing, but expecting a different result, right? Because again, it's like starting something new, thinking it was going to be different, but then maybe somehow like ending back. Like, I just keep getting this feeling in myself. For one, I'm sweating. But I just keep getting this feeling of like disappointment, but like, thinking something had changed, thinking you were maybe even coming at it from a different place, but it wasn't quite there. I don't know what that is, but this is in a position of what is leaving. The Magician is Mercury. Mercury is in retrograde right now. Where is it? Is it in Sagittarius, I think? That's Gemini or Virgo. Gemini, Virgo. Again, those things don't have to necessarily mean anything, but again, the way both of these cards then would have to do with communication. Mercury is also depicted as like the trickster sometimes, right? So it's like maybe the things that you were trying to do or trying to get off the ground or trying to try, right? Like it didn't work because the information that was given to you or that you were working off of was not true. And with this being in the position of what's leaving, it just kind of feels like you've made a decision to stop spinning your wheels, to even maybe try something different. Also, even too, because what's coming in over here is temptation and the Hermit card. Temptation is the Devil card, which is Capricorn. The book says, the material world is my playground, but I need to be careful to not be attached to outcomes. This is a warning to me to watch for excess and to know what's not healthy for me. When this card shows up, it's a sign that I am focused on the material realm and need to be aware of any excess or addictive behavior, my own or that of others. And then the Hermit card, it says time out. Sometimes it's necessary to take a time out for regrouping and introspection. This is a temporary experience, but one necessary for my growth. When I step back, retreat, regroup, and renew, I have a clear perspective on everything in my life. And that's, I just get this. Did I say it in the beginning? I can't even remember, 15 minutes ago. Or maybe not even that long. But this healing thing. Because this process over here to me, for whatever reason, it feels toxic. And maybe it feels toxic because the Devil card is out here, because this, as far as like what is coming in, there is this opportunity for you to really dig into and uncover or discover the cycles that you have been in, right? Like whether that's a toxic cycle, an addictive cycle, obsessive, excessive, whatever, the case may be, because the Devil is, the things that bind us, like what controls what we do. Is this cycle that you have been in, like, has it been trying to like prove something to yourself, or has it been reiterating a story that you have? Has it created some type of toxic relationship to yourself? Even, this bite out of this, I don't know if that's a peach or an apple. I guess maybe it would be an apple. The whole Adam and Eve thing. Where Adam bit the apple, because Eve didn't do that. Anyway, it's a heart here. So it's like whatever you have been doing, you thought you were doing it from a place of love. But now there is this emotional maturity here, right? So this process, however it has been, it has brought you emotional clarity. It has taught you some level of compassion. It has brought you back to your intuition. But now it's like it's time to really dig into those processes. Because the Hermit card is introspection. It's literally, it's going within, it's healing, it's meditation, isolation, solitude, not solitary. Is that a game? Solitude. Anytime I also like see the Hermit card, I'm reminded that everybody's experience is unique to them, especially with you 4-1s, right? Like you are the only ones that have the fixed fate. You're the only ones that you are meant to follow your own path. Your path truly is unique to you. And it is so easy to get like diverted, but you will always need to come back to like your center, whatever that is for you. I probably mentioned this in every single 4-1, maybe not, but that Erykah Badu song, Didn't You Know? Just the lyrics of that song. Let me find it. Let's see. I'm trying to decide which way to go. I think I made a wrong turn back there somewhere. I'm trying to decide which way to go. I think I made a blah, blah. I tried to move, but I lost my way. Stopped to watch my emotions sway. Knew the toll, but I would not pay. There's one line in here, though. I mean, listen to this. I love this effing song. Man, let me see. So when I stumble off the path, I know my heart will guide me back. That part. That feels like this. stumbling off the path, your heart bringing you back. But not starting from scratch though, right? It's starting from experience. It's viewing your relationships differently. It's, changing your perspective. It's really looking, within yourself and really figuring out like what your processes are, like what are the habits that you have picked up along the way, and are they healthy for you? Are they helping you get to where you want to go? I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for allowing me to read your cards. I will talk to you soon. Bye.